All aboard!
The railroads built the nation. The railroads developed vacation time like we know it today. The railroads developed holidays. Everything, if you really trace it back into the mid-19th century, it's all tied to the railroads.
This is the French Lick Scenic Railway and Indiana Railway Museum.
We're a museum, but we're not a museum in the typical sense in that you're going to go and look at exhibit cases and things behind glass. When you come here, you experience the history. You get to climb onto the car, you smell the locomotive, you hear the whistle, you feel it going down the track. You don't get that in a typical exhibit case type of facility.
From the youngest of visitors
More trains,
to the more seasoned riders.
So people who rode them as kids going back and forth to school or for shopping in Chicago area, it's a trip down memory lane, so they like to see them as well.
There are many reasons to visit and enjoy.
A lot of the kids like to go up there. They're single seats, so it's a good way not to sit next to mom or dad. It's a 1960s Chicago Northwestern bi-level car or gallery car. Would have saw service in Chicago, on Chicago and Northwestern, and then Chicago Metro. So there's downstairs, and then there's also a gallery level or a second floor with some neat seats. They give you a different perspective as you take your trip.
The latest addition to the museum is this incredible car used for the dining experience.
Northern Pacific Vista Dome car built in the 1950s. It actually ran on the North Coast Limited, out west across the country. What's unique is it's actually two levels. So you've got the lower level that we're sitting in now, and then behind me you can see the stairway up to the 26 seats, the Vista Dome, that provides you this 360-degree view of everything going around you. If you come down here for the weekend and you want to have an extra special experience, book it quick, because those dome seats, there's only 26 of them, so they go quick.
The tasting trains include a chocolate train and a bourbon train.
You'll come down and it'll be a small tasting menu.
And then there's the dining excursions too.
We just finished refurbishing a former Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey dormitory car into a first-class dining car. It's kind of fitting that it's here. There's a circus history in French Lick. You'll climb on board for what we expect to be about a 2.5-hour ride. It'll be a 3-course meal, a salad, a dinner, and a dessert, all served to you. The car has a kitchen in it where we'll do all our prep work and meal assembly, and the servers will bring those out to you so you can look out the windows and watch the world go by as you enjoy dinner.
From summer rides to the Polar Express, one of the most popular excursions and sold out sometimes a year in advance, the French Lick Scenic Railway continues the tradition of train travel.
There's a nostalgia about it that you just, some people get excited about airplanes, but you pretty much find an 18-month to 2-year-old that doesn't know choo-choo. And I'll be surprised, they most do. You have a railroad under your Christmas tree. You have a train. So it all links back. It's what built the nation. So.